Look at that big mamma jamma, folks.
What is going on, folks? My name is Josh and I am the Outdoor Dude. Welcome back to my channel. And thanks for coming if you're new. You're not gonna be disappointed. This series is gonna be called What Will Stop an Arrow? And for you budget-minded folks out there that wanna make archery targets yourself, DIY, you might be wondering, what can I fill the target with that will stop an arrow and not break the arrow, but also not allow the arrow to completely pass through it? So in this series, I'm going to show you guys what kind of materials you can use to make your own DIY homemade target, perhaps free materials or scavenged materials. You have to work a little bit to get these, but it shouldn't be too big a deal. So let's get right into it. All right, folks, so in today's video of what will stop an arrow, I've acquired some egg crates. I went behind a restaurant that does a lot of breakfast, and here in upstate New York you have to recycle, and they have cardboard dumpsters and they have trash dumpsters. These are obviously cardboard, so they were in the cardboard dumpster. They're very soft, and I've had somewhat of a little bit of experience with these before. I'm not sure how well it's going to work with it. It's all super just packed dense like this, but we're going to find out. But so you go behind a breakfast restaurant, or a restaurant that does breakfast quite often, and you can find yourself some egg crates like this in the cardboard dumpster, and these are free. Find yourself another cardboard box. In these videos, I will be using the exact same cardboard box to hold my materials as a control, so we could see a consistency in materials for the inner stuffing rather than just the outer, because it's going to be 2 layers of cardboard it's got to pass through before it goes through this. All right, guys, so I'm going to tape this lid on and we're going to shoot it. We're going to see how many layers the arrow goes through, and then I'm going to probably tip it on its side and see how well that stops an arrow as well. We're shooting from a compound bow, 40-pound draw, and I'll probably shoot from 10 and 20 yards. All right, that should be a decent amount of tape. All right, I'm gonna pull my arrows and we're gonna come on down, hurl some arrows at this target. I'm shooting a cheap Walmart arrow, 400 grain, 100 grain tip. It's a little heavy for the bow that I'm shooting, but they seem to fly just fine. I will be switching that in the future, so don't kill me in the comments. Arrows are expensive, and I'll be getting some nice ones soon. Arrow number 1, 40-pound draw. Let's give it one more. One went a little high. There we go. Let's shoot once at the traditional target so we can get a comparison of penetration. Still new to this archery thing, guys. Don't beat me up too much on my accuracy. All right, so we're downrange here at the target, and let's check out our results. Looks like we've got a little more penetration into the traditional targets. So I'd say the egg crates definitely work. They slowly arrow down a little faster. It stops with less penetration. That could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you look at it. Too much abuse on the arrow maybe, and less forgiving, less more wear and tear over time perhaps. But let's pull these out and see where we're at here. It's in there really good. So we've got about, I don't know, I'd say 11-12 inches of penetration on there. 100 grain field point, 400 grain arrow. Allen Terminator, or the Alien Eliminator from Walmart. So that's not too bad. Perhaps a little deeper than the first one. That's good. Same kind of arrow. And obviously the traditional targets are a little softer with foam, and this actually had penetration of up to 13, 14 inches. At 20 yards with a compound bow. Now, let's turn the target up on its side and see if anything changes. So now I want to see if the egg crate's stacked up side by side, if it'll work that way as well, because it makes for an awfully small target when you're shooting at it on its side. This would be a lot better. It's all kinds of hilly here, so I got to have my target propped up with rocks. Another 20-yard shot. This time on it, shooting at the side of the target, the larger side of the target. In the control. Damn. I'm back down range at the target. Looks like we did pretty good, and it looks like it worked really well. Bring this out. Still stopped them a little bit faster. So there's a little more penetration on the seemingly softer target, but these egg crates seem to hold up really well. This guy in the box just caught around in the throat. That's no good, but this worked really well. About the same amount of penetration with this, so it's a pretty decently dense material. It does really well stopping an arrow. About the same with the other arrow. All right, so let's shoot at this target some more. I'm feeling pretty good about it, but let's get a couple more arrows in it. Not too bad. Target works great, and I'm getting better. A little bit of a wild one, but these two are right about this, right where I was putting it. This one, a little high, but still sighting in this bow, tuning it myself. I don't know much about this stuff, so it's a work in progress. I'm watching videos, I'm learning from family and friends, and we'll get there. Got a buddy that's really into archery, hunts coyotes with it and all sorts of stuff, and I'm going to be taking my bow over to his house soon and having him help me tune it up. So my accuracy will get a lot better. Really looking forward to that. But so far so good, guys. The target works. All right, guys, this seems to be working out really well. I want to do a series. This is going to be the first video to a series of what will stop an arrow. And I'm going to do another video next week with a different material. And I'm hopefully going to be able to keep this going for 4 or 5 weeks. And we'll see where it goes. But for now, this is really fun, and I hope I can help you guys make your own targets at home and save some money and be able to still get out there and shoot. I'm shooting with what they call a base model bow that's around $350. I don't have the best of gear. That was a hand-me-down bow from a good friend of mine. If you're watching, you know who you are, and thank you so much, dude. So next week, guys, stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss it. This is where I'm going to end the video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please like, share, and subscribe, and come back for more, guys.